So first, let us start with the first formula. This is very, very important. Okay. So once we know the formulas, then we can solve any type of questions in trigonometry. So here first we had cos of x plus y formula. What is cos of x plus y? As I write, you also should get this formula by heart. Cos x plus y. What we had learned in the derivation is cos x cos y minus sine x sine y. Okay, sine x sine y. Now, for a 6-mark derivation, they will give you this formula for 4 marks. Okay, 6 marks derivation will be together. For that, this will contain 4 marks. Then the other 2 marks, they will ask, hence find out what is cos 2x. Okay, hence find out what is cos 2x, like that they will ask you. So for that, what we will do here is, now before that, let me write what is cos x minus y formula, such that you get the ideas. Then we'll come to cos 2x formulas. Okay, yes. So now the second one formula here is cos of x minus y. So what will happen now here? How do I get this formula? Is this is nothing but, okay, just here cos x plus y is there. Remember, when plus is there, you're writing here minus. Now minus is there. What you should write is plus. Okay. So cos x cos y plus sin x sin y. Now you may think how we got this formula. Okay, so they will ask you only that plus derivation. Okay, this minus derivation won't be asked. By chance, they ask the second one. What you have to do is derive the first one, reach till here, cos x plus y is cos x cos y minus sin x sin y. Then how do I get this formula? Is in place of y in the first formula, put minus y. In place of y, put minus y. How do you get that? Okay, so in this one, in the first one, put y is equal to minus y. So then substitute. So therefore, cos of x plus minus y. So cos x minus y is equal to cos x cos of minus y minus sin x into sine of minus y. Now, what do I know? I know that cos of minus theta, where it lies in the fourth quadrant? Fourth quadrant cos is positive. So, cos of minus theta is cos theta. And sine of minus theta, fourth quadrant sine is not negative, positive. So, minus sine theta is my answer. Okay. So, now observe. So, therefore, you are getting cos of x minus y is equal to cos x. What is cos of minus theta? Cos theta. That is cos y. What is sine of minus theta? Minus sine theta. So this minus and this minus, minus into minus becomes plus sine x sine y. So therefore you reached the second formula. This derivation won't be asked. Okay. So here we have cos x minus y is equal to cos x cos y plus sine x sine y. Okay. Yes. So this is first one and the second one. So third one here, sine of x plus y. Okay, so sine of x plus y, I have to get this formula as, let me see how to get to that. First I will write what is the formula, then I will explain to you how to get the formula. Sine x plus y is sine x cos y plus cos x sin y. You are interchanging now. Cos x sin y. Okay. So first sine will come to the first person. Okay. Sine will say, okay, x is mine. So the cos, another person will tell, okay, y is mine. Now they are interchanging the persons. Remember like that. Okay. So sine x cos y plus interchange now. Cos x sin y. That is a formula. How to get that, I'm going to explain to you. Okay, so now sine theta we know is, so from this idea. So sine theta, if I have cos of, I've explained to you allied angle concept. So using allied angle, I'm going to explain this answer for you. So here cos 90 minus theta is equal to 90 minus means where do I get 90 is here. I have told you 90 plus means I'm moving forward. Minus means I'm moving backward. So 90 minus means I'm moving in the first quadrant. First quadrant all are positive, even this cos is positive. So the answer is plus here, sign is plus. 90 lies on the standing line. If it is lying on the standing line, I have to change to cofunction. Who is the cofunction of cos? It is sine. So therefore I have, yes, a plus sine theta. So I'm using this concept. So look at this concept once again. Sine theta is nothing but cos 90 minus theta. So I'm going to write, now the question appeared is of the form sine theta. So I will write that in terms of cos 90 minus theta, because I know cos x minus y formula. That's why. Okay. So therefore, see, this proof is not asked, but how to get that I'm going to explain to you. Okay, just understand it, how we got that formula, because later you should not tell, ma'am is telling just to remember the formulas. No, understand it, how to do it. But this derivation, how to get it, won't be asked. Just remember the formula. So sine x plus y is sine x cos y plus cos x sine y. How to get that? So here it's a proof for this. So sine of x plus y. So look at what is sine theta. Sine theta I can write as cos 90 minus theta. Okay. So this I can write as cos 90 if I say pi by 2 minus, who is theta now? Theta is x plus y. You have to be careful. Okay. X plus y. Okay. This is the first step you need to understand. Now, can I write this as cos pi by 2 minus x? I multiply this minus sign, minus y. So now this became of which form? It is of the form cos x minus y. Okay, so this became of the form cos x minus y. And what is cos x minus y? I know the formula, cos x cos y plus sin x sin y. Let me write that formula for you. So cos of x minus y formula is cos x cos y plus sin x sin y. So now I'm going to substitute. So therefore, I'm getting the answer. So therefore, this is equal to, okay. So now I'm here at this step. So that is equal to, so what I have to write, cos. Now this part, that is pi by 2 minus x, is my x. This y is y as it is. Okay. So be careful when we write substitute for x. So cos, x means who I should write? 90 minus x. Cos y as it is plus sine x means who? Pi by 2 minus x into sine y means y only. Now, you know cos 90 minus theta is sine theta. So, therefore, here you are getting cos pi by 2 minus x is equal to sine x cos y. Then, what is sine 90 minus theta? Sine 90 minus theta also first quadrant. So therefore sine is plus, 90 lies on the standing line. So therefore it is cos theta. So therefore we have plus cos x sine y. We reach the answer, isn't it? Okay. So we have cos x minus y. I'm using the formula. So sine x plus y is sine x cos y plus cos x sine y. Yes. So we move on to the next one, that is fourth one. So we had, so just let me write what we had done, the first one. So what is the first one? First one we had was cos x plus y. So once again and again, as I get new formula, I will be writing the first one. Okay, such that we get the idea. So cos x plus y. So cos x plus y formula is cos x cos y minus sin x sin y. And the second formula we had was cos x minus y. So x minus y is cos x cos y plus sin x sin y. The third formula which we had learned is sin of x plus y. Sin x plus y. What is the formula? Sin x cos y plus cos x sin y. So therefore, the fourth formula is exactly similar, sin x minus y. What is sin x minus y then? Where there is plus, you will have minus. That's it. Okay. So sine x cos y minus cos x sine y. How did we get that same thing? Where there is y, put minus y, you will reach that answer. Okay. So next we are moving to this fifth formula, which is very, very important. Very, very important. Okay. Yes. So we have to get tan of x plus y formula. Tan x plus y is tan x plus tan y whole divided by 1 minus tan x into tan. Okay. So tan of x plus y, what is the formula? Tan x plus tan y by 1 minus tan x into tan. Now let us see how to get to this formula. Okay, this is important, how to reach this formula. Okay, yes. Now, tan I know I can write as sine by cos. Sine by cos is tan. So that will be my first step. Okay, yes. So please write with me here. So tan x plus y, first step. So now I am teaching you how to get the answer. Okay, so I have to reach this answer first of all. So how to get that? Take the left hand side and write tan as sine by cos. Okay, that is the first step. Tan is nothing but sine by cos. This is the idea for it. So therefore, take tan of x plus y and write it as sine of x plus y divided by cos of x plus y. Okay, so sine of x plus y divided by cos of x plus y. Now, I know sine x plus y formula. I know cos x plus y formula. Substitute. What is sine x plus y formula? Remember, sine x plus y means first sine is touching the first person, cos is going to the second person, and then they are interchanging. Okay, so here sine x plus y is sine x cos y plus cos x sine y. Okay, over whole divided by cos x plus y. What is the formula? You know cos x plus y, our first formula. Write that. Cos x cos y minus sin x sin y. Okay. Yes. Now look into this and look here. So you want tan x, but I tell you, look at the denominator. Denominator, this part has to be 1. That means if at this part you should get 1, that means you have to divide by cos x cos y, right? So that idea should come to your mind first now. So whenever you get such a question in terms of cos and sine, what you do is look at the denominator's first term. Divide every term, this term, this term, this term, as well as the fourth term by cos x cos y. Okay, so divide by cos x cos y. Every term I have to divide. So what will happen? So therefore this will become sin x cos y by cos x cos y plus cos x sin y by cos x cos y whole divided by cos x cos y by cos x cos y minus sin x sin y divided by cos x cos y. I have divided all the 4 terms by cos x cos y. Okay, so now let's see what will happen. So here cos y cancels. Here cos x cancels. Here cos x cancel, cos y also cancel. Here what is going to cancel? Nothing. So let me do the grouping then. Sine by cos, sine by cos. Here also sine by cos, and here also I have sine by cos. But what is sine by cos now? Sine by cos means tan, you know. So therefore I reach my answer. So therefore that is equal to sin x by cos x. What is it? Tan x plus tan y whole divided by 1 minus tan x into tan. This is the formula which I had to prove. So tan of x plus y, how do I remember this? Distribute tan. So it is tan x plus tan y whole divided by 1 minus the product of the two, tan x into tan y. So tan of x plus y, what is it? Tan x plus tan y by 1 minus tan x into tan. So the sixth formula, sixth formula, you can write directly tan of x minus y. So now minus is there. So minus will come in the numerator. So it is first to distribute tan x minus tan y. If minus is there in the numerator, plus should come in the denominator. 1 plus the product tan x into tan. Okay. So for today, you have learned 6 formulas. So the seventh one, cot x plus y is equal to cot x cot y minus 1 divided by cot y plus cot x. Now, I said I will give you some trick to remember. You remember tan x plus y. What is tan x plus y formula? This is very important. Okay, tan x plus y is very important for us. Okay, so tan x plus y formula is, what is the formula? Tan x plus y, tan x plus tan y whole divided by 1 minus tan x into tan y. This you cannot afford to forget this formula. Now, for cot, what you do is you just follow this logic. Just follow this logic. See how I'm going with this. See, if you follow this logic, that is, go like this. That is, you start from here where there is tan, put to cot. See whether you're reaching the answer. Cot x cot y minus 1. So you have to start from here. Okay, this is the first step. From the denominator, because cot is nothing but reciprocal of tan, no? So you have to start like that, okay? So just for you to understand and remember. So cot x cot y minus 1, okay, done. Divide by cot y plus cot x. Go in the same order. When it is plus, it is easy for me. But when it is minus, it makes a difference. Okay, so looking at this here, let me write tan x minus y formula, and then you will understand why I told follow the order. What is tan x minus y? Tan x minus tan y whole divided by 1 plus tan x into tan y. So now look at this, and we will write cot x minus y formula. So cot x minus y, said follow this logic. This same logic there, that is, go from the denominator. So I have to start from here, but in place of tan, write cot. Okay, so what I should write now here? Cot x cot y plus 1. So therefore this will become cot x cot y plus 1 whole divided by, now if you write cot x first, then it will be a problem. So therefore I said that follow that zigzag movement only. So here it should be cot y minus cot x. Okay, so cot x. Okay, so we have here important cos 2x formula. So before cos 2x, let me write cos x plus y formula is cos x cos y minus sin x sin y. Sin x sin y. Okay, now if I put x, y is equal to x. So suppose I put y is equal to x in the formula. So what is that I'm going to get? I'm getting cos x plus x, that is equal to cos x minus sin x sin x. Where there is y, I'm putting x. So therefore you arrived at the first formula. Cos x plus x is cos 2x is equal to cos square x minus sin square x. Okay, so this is the first formula which we got from cos x plus y formula by substituting in place of y equal to x. So call this as the first formula of cos 2x. Now I know the identity cos square x plus sine square x is equal to 1. So from this I can say cos square x, I can write that as 1 minus sine square x. And sine square x, I can write as 1 minus cos square x. Okay, so now once I substitute for cos square x, I will get another formula, and then I substitute for sine square x, I will get another formula. Okay, so first let me substitute for cos square x. So in 1, substitute for cos square x in first equation. So what is that we are going to get then? Cos 2x is equal to, cos square x means what I should write? 1 minus sine square x and minus sine square x, which is as it is. So we got the next formula. So cos 2x is equal to 1 minus minus. So minus 1 is minus 2, isn't it? So 1 minus 2 sine square x. So if I ask you the formula in terms of sine, you should be in a position to tell me cos 2x is equal to 1 minus 2 sine square x. This is the second formula. Now suppose I substitute for sine square x in 1. Sine square x in 1. So what is that I'm going to get then? So cos 2x is equal to, cos square x I have to write as it is because I'm substituting for sine square x, minus, and whenever minus is there, then you have two terms. Please put a bracket to avoid confusion. So who is sine square x now? I have to write is 1 minus cos square x. Close the bracket. Now open the bracket. Check what is your answer. So you're getting cos square x minus 1 minus minus plus cos square x. So we got another formula. So that is cos 2x is equal to 1 cos square x plus 1 cos square x. So you're getting 2 cos square x minus 1. So this is your third formula for cos 2x. Okay, so this is the third formula for cos 2x. Next, how to reach the fourth formula? Very important. Okay, so now the fourth formula, very, very important. So I know that, let us take the first formula only. So what is cos 2x? Cos 2x is cos square x minus sine square x. Now, can I write 5 is equal to 5 by 1? Possible, isn't it? That will be the same answer. So same way, can I write cos 2x is equal to cos square x minus sine square x by 1? Yes, it is possible because I am getting the same one. Now, in place of 1, use the identity, this identity cos square x plus sine square x. Okay, so therefore cos 2x is equal to, what is that 1 equal to? Substitute the identity. Cos square x minus sine square x, numerator write as it is, whole divided by, in place of 1, write cos square x plus sine square x. Okay, now what you do is divide throughout, that means all the terms, 1, 2, 3, 4, divide all the terms by cos square x. So divide by cos square x. So what is that we get? We get cos 2x is equal to, so let me write first such that it becomes easy for you to remember, cos square x by cos square x minus sine square x by cos square x. Everywhere I have to divide by cos square x only. Okay, whole divided by cos square x by cos square x plus sine square x by cos square x. Okay, now what is sine by cos? Sine x by cos x is nothing but s by c. It is always tan x. So if it's the opposite, that is cos by sine, it is the cot. Okay, so here cos square x gets cancelled, sine by cos is tan, here this gets cancelled, and sine by cos is tan. So you're getting the last formula of cos 2x. So therefore cos 2x is equal to 1 minus tan square x divided by 1 plus tan square x. This is the fourth formula which you have got for cos 2x, and this is the final formula for cos 2x. So in cos 2x you have four formulas now. Which is the main formula? Cos square x minus sin square x. Which is the formula in terms of sin? 1 minus 2 sin square x. Formula in terms of cos? 2 cos square x minus 1. Formula in terms of tan? 1 minus tan square x by 1 plus tan square x. So in order to get sin 2x formula, we may require sin x plus y formula. Okay, so what is sin x plus y? So let us first write what is sin x plus y formula. Okay, so here we have sin x plus y is equal to sin x cos y plus cos x sin y. Okay, sin x cos y plus cos x sin y. Remember, they are interchanging x and y, sin and cos. Okay, so now suppose I put y is equal to x in this main star equation, the star formula. What will I get? In place of, okay, first let me write what I am getting. Sin x plus x is equal to sin x cos x. In place of y, put x plus cos x sin x. So what you find now, you got the first formula of sin 2x. Sin 2x is equal to, isn't it the same term repeated once again? Sin x cos x, here also sin x cos x. So can I write sin 2x formula is 2 sin x cos x 2 times. So this is the first formula which we are getting for sin 2x. Very, very important formula. Okay. So sin 2x is equal to 2 sin x 2 sin x into cos x. Now, we have only two formulas in this, okay, not four like the previous one, only two formulas. Now, how to reach the second one? Exactly the same as we have done for cos 2x, okay. So, now, we know, recall the identity, cos square x plus sin square x is equal to 1, okay. This is already which we have. So, now, the sin 2x, I can write this as, what is the formula? 2 sin x cos x. I can write this divided by 1. That makes no difference at all. So therefore, what you got? You get 2 sin x cos x. In place of 1, we can write that as cos square x plus sin square x. Okay, cos square x plus sin square x. Now what we will do, we will divide the terms by cos square x. Okay, so I divide by cos square x. So now look what happens. Okay, there is no plus sign here. Remember, there is no plus sign, whereas in the previous cos 2x you had a plus sign or a minus sign. So you had to divide 4 times, 2 in the numerator, 2 in the denominator. But in the denominator here you have plus sign, but in the numerator it is multiplication sign. You have to be a little careful. So sin 2x is equal to, numerator is 2 sin x cos x divided by cos square x. Okay, whole divided by, here you have cos square x by cos square x plus sin square x divided by cos square x. So what happens here? Cos x cancel, this cos square x cancel, sin by cos, you know it is tan. So therefore you got the second formula, and the final formula for sin 2x is equal to 2 sin by cos is what? Sin by cos is tan. So 2 tan x by 1 plus tan square x. This is the second formula for sin 2x. Okay, so the main formula, how did we reach at this, is from sin x plus y formula. Sin x plus y is, remember, sin is keeping the first term, cos is taking the next one. So sin x cos y plus interchange cos x sin y. If you put y as x, you are reaching the first formula. Sin 2x is equal to 2 sin x cos x. Second formula in terms of tan, 2 tan x by 1 plus tan square x. This is the way you need to study. So when I say cos 2x, remember 4 formulas together. One is the direct formula, the main formula cos square x minus sin square x. The formula in terms of sine, 1 minus 2 sin square x. Formula in terms of cos, 2 cos square x minus 1. Okay, and the formula in terms of tan is 1 minus tan square x by 1 plus tan square x. When I tell you sine 2x, these two formulas should come to your mind. In that main formula is 2 sin x cos x. Formula in terms of tan, 2 tan x by 1 plus tan square x. Okay, so we know that sine 2x formula, sine 2x formula in terms of tan is 2 tan x by 1 plus tan square x. And cos 2x formula I know in terms of tan is 1 minus tan square x divided by 1 plus tan square x. So since I know tan 2x is nothing but sine by cos. So sine 2x by cos 2x. So therefore this will become 2 tan x by 1 plus tan square x whole divided by 1 minus tan square x divided by 1 plus tan square x. So now the denominator is same. So therefore you are getting tan 2x formula is equal to 2 tan x by 1 minus tan square x. The numerator of sine, numerator of cos, because the denominators are same and they get cancelled. Now, if you can't remember like this, you know tan x plus y formula. What is tan x plus y? Tan x plus y formula is tan x plus tan y whole divided by 1 minus the product tan x into tan y. Wherever there is y, you put as x. So what is that? You're going to get tan of x plus x, which is tan 2x is equal to tan x plus tan x whole divided by 1 minus tan x into tan x. So you also reached the same formula. Okay, so any one you can remember. Okay, they will not ask you to derive tan 2x, but they might ask you cos 2x, they might ask you sin 2x. Very important. So tan x plus tan x will be 2 tan x by 1 minus tan square x. So very important for 3 marks, as I said, it is sine 3x formula. The question will come like this. Okay, so 3 marks. Right, first one, prove that sine 3x is equal to 3 sin x minus 4 sine cube x. Now, how to remember this sine 3x formula? I will tell you one trick. Okay, so remember. It's a simple logic, but just understand it. Whenever sine is there, 3 should come first. Okay, if 3 is there, you are not writing cube. But when 4 is there, you are writing cube. Now, this you will understand when I write the next formula more better. That is cos 3x formula I have to prove as 4 cos cube x minus 3 cos x. So now recall what I said. Wherever 3 comes, no writing cube. But when 4 comes, you have to write cube. If sin 3x is asked, all the terms are in sin itself. Cos 3x is asked, all the terms are in cos itself. For sin, 3 comes first. For cos, 4 comes first. When 3 is there, no writing cube. When 4 is there, you are writing cube. Okay, this is a simple logic which I just came to my mind when I was teaching students. Okay, yes. So here, so how to prove it now? How can I write 3? 3 can I write as 2 plus 1? That should be my first step. Okay, so take LHS. Let us take one at a time. So LHS. So sin 3x can be written as, so sin 3x, I can write this as sine of 2 plus 1, so 2x plus x. Now this is nothing but the formula sine of x plus y. So whichever formula I get, I am making a note of that formula by writing star. I know the formula sine x plus y is equal to sine x cos y plus cos x sin y. Okay, so now x means who now here? 2x. So here x is nothing but 2x, y is nothing but x. Substitute. So therefore sine 3x is equal to, use this formula, sine x means what? 2x, cos y means who? X, plus cos x means 2x, sin y means x. This is the first step. Now, let us write the formula. I want all the terms in sine only. Look at the formula. I have to prove sine 3x is equal to 3 sine x minus 4 sine cube x. I want all the term in terms of sine only. Now, I know this formula. What is sine 2x formula, main formula? What is it? 2 sin x cos x. So whichever formula I get, I will make a note in the side. So this is equal to, for this sin 2x I substitute, for cos 2x also I substitute, which is cos 2x formula. Now since I want in terms of sine only, which is the formula in terms of sine is 1 minus 2 sine square x. So substitute. So this is 2 sin x cos x, and this cos x write as it is, plus what is cos 2x formula? 1 minus 2 sine square x. I've already told you, if you have more than one term, please put a bracket to avoid confusion. Now, what do we get here? 2 sine x. What is cos x into cos x? Is cos square x. This does not look that easy for me here, because I want all the terms in terms of a sine only. That cos is creating a problem. Okay, open this bracket. So I'm getting sine x minus 2 sine cube x. Okay, so everywhere I'm fine, but only with this one. I know the identity, main identity, cos square x plus sine square x is equal to 1. So who is cos square x from this? So from this, cos square x is nothing but 1 minus sine square x. Over, substitute, you will reach the answer. So it is 2 sine x into bracket 1 minus sine square x plus sine x, right as it is, minus 2 sine cube x also write as it is. Now open the bracket, you will reach the answer. So 2 sine x minus 2 sine cube x plus sine x minus 2 sine cube x. Group sine x together, sine cube x is together. So group these two together, group these two together. So 2 plus 1, you are getting 3. So therefore sine 3x is equal to 3 sine x minus 2 minus 2, it is minus 4 sine cube x as desired. So this is the right hand side. Okay, so let us derive. So next one, let us derive or prove that cos 3x is equal to 4 cos cube x minus 3 cos x. So I need to prove cos 3x is equal to 4 cos cube x minus 3 cos x. Okay, so now first of all, cos 3x, how I can split? I can split cos 3x and write as 2x plus x. Okay, so that is my first step. So this cos 3x, so let me take left hand side. So left hand side, cos 3x, I can write this as cos of, I can write 3 as 2 plus 1. Okay, so cos 2x plus x. Now this became of which form? This became of the form, okay, so this became of the form cos of x plus y. Cos of x plus y. Okay, so what is cos of x plus y formula? Let me write for you. So cos of x plus y. What is cos x plus y formula? Cos x cos y minus sin x sin y. So now in place of x, I have 2x in place of y. So in place of x, I have to write 2x. In place of y, I have to write x. So therefore, this will become, so that is equal to cos x means what I have to write? 2x. Cos y means I have to write x minus sin. In place of x, write 2x. In place of y, write x. Okay, so this much is done. Now, since I want all the terms in cos, I know cos to x formula. So let me make a note of that formula. Cos to x, what is the formula in terms of cos now? What is the formula? Sine means 1 minus 2 sine square x. So now this will become 2 cos square x minus 1. So cos to x will become 2 cos square x minus 1 into cos x as it is, minus, what is sine to x formula? Sine to x formula is 2 sin x cos x as before. Okay. So this is the formula. Whichever formula you make a note of that, we are going to write, and then we are going to substitute. So sine 2x, I'm going to substitute as 2 sin x cos x. One more sin x is there, no? So that sin x I can write as sin square x. Now, from the identity, what is sin square x? Sin square x I can write as 1 minus cos square x, because I want all the terms in terms of cos. That's why. So I'm going to substitute for sine square x as 1 minus cos square x, and open the bracket, you will reach the answer. So here, then we will write it as it is. So 2 cos square x minus 1 into cos x minus 2, write this cos x, okay? So write that cos x into bracket. What is the bracket now? 1 minus cos square x. Okay. So now open the bracket. So multiply it inside. So it becomes 2 cos square into cos will become cos cube x minus cos x. Okay, minus into plus is minus 2 cos x, minus into minus becomes plus 2 cos cube x. Now group the x terms together, group the x cube terms together. So therefore 2 cos cube plus 2 cos cube will become 4 cos cube x, minus 1 minus 2 will become 3 cos x. So therefore cos 3x we have reached as 4 cos cube x minus 3 cos x. Okay, so let us work out the next derivation. Prove that tan 3x is equal to 3 tan x minus tan cube x divided by 1 minus 3 tan square x. So what is tan cube x? Tan 3x. 3 tan x minus tan cube x by 1 minus 3 tan square x. Okay, so the first step is the same. So we will write tan 3x as tan 2x plus x. So for this, which are the formulas I may need is tan of x plus y formula. Recall tan of x plus y formula. Tan of x plus y is equal to tan x plus tan y whole divided by 1 minus tan x into tan y. And I may require tan 2x formula. So what is tan 2x formula? Is 2 tan x by 1 minus tan square x. So these are the formulas which I require in this derivation. Okay, so let me start with the left hand side. Left hand side is tan 3x, and I can write this as tan of 2x plus x. Okay, so now look at this formula of tan of x plus y. So therefore this will become tan x means tan 2x plus tan y is x, whole divided by 1 minus tan x into tan y, that is tan 2x into tan x. Okay, this is your first step, that is using the first formula. Now, you can see tan 2x formula also in terms of tan 2 tan x by 1 minus tan square x. So, wherever you can see tan 2x, substitute that formula. So, that is equal to, so in place of tan 2x, carefully write. So, therefore, it is 2 tan x by 1 minus tan square x, 2 tan x by 1 minus tan square x. Okay, so this step is over. Next step what we have to do is take the LCM. Okay, so we will take the LCM. So LCM I'm going to write here. So take the LCM. So what is the LCM in the numerator? 1 minus tan square x. So let me take only the numerator, 1 minus tan square x. Okay, so that means this 1 minus tan square x should be multiplied with this term tan x. So therefore it is 2 tan x plus tan x into 1 minus tan square x. Okay, after this step, moving here, whole divided by, once again LCM is 1 minus tan square x for the denominator. So now this 1 minus tan square x should be multiplied with the 1. So 1 into, so getting 1 minus tan square x. Whenever there is more than one term, please put a bracket. Minus 2 tan x into tan x will become tan square x. So now LCM gets cancelled. Open the bracket, you will reach the answer. So therefore that is 2 tan x plus tan x minus tan x into tan square is tan cube x whole divided by 1 minus tan square x minus 2 tan square x. Don't multiply the denominator, it is minus sign. Okay, so therefore we got the answer. We have 2 tan x plus 1 tan x. How much? 3 tan x minus tan cube x whole divided by 1 minus 1 minus 2 becomes minus 3 tan square x. 1 minus 3 tan square x, that is tan 3x formula.